Pisces? It's your girl, Javy. Hi, Breezes. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2021. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces. Pisces. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. Now, Pisces, I'm going to do what I can to keep it short and sweet. What I got in for Taurus season was that we're really needing to only focus on the important astrological notes and aspects, because this season is all about taking advantage of the resources that are available to you, and those resources are your senses. Some of those resources that are available to you are your senses, your intuition, common sense, things of that nature. So definitely do what you can, and you probably already have been the entire season of just feeling into things, maybe going with your gut. Now, on May 11th, tomorrow, Mars in Cancer will be squaring Chiron in Aries. Excuse me, that is the wrong note. I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong thing. Pisces, your ruling planet Neptune is in the third decan of Pisces, which is ruled by Scorpio. So, darkness has emerged, for sure. There are the roots of darkness, trauma, sadness, fears, things that you've deeply feared, fears that have been in the subconscious. That is something that you guys are really tapping into. When I tapped into your energy today, it felt like, honestly, a lot of negative self-talk, self-thought, self-doubt. To the point, honestly, I'm not going to bullshit with you, Pisces. I was just like, let me get the fuck up on out this energy. And that may be how you feel. You may be put off or feel slighted in some way. Feel like you're getting the short end of the stick in some way. Really being in your emotions. Really, but this is a time where, like, you're really needing to tap into what's an illusion or what is delusion. If there is mental health stuff going on or involved in the situation, other parties and things of that nature. People are coming out of seasonal depression, things of that nature. So I'm going to really take some stuff into consideration. I wrote The Ugly Sides of Self, and I wrote this weeks ago. The ugly sides of self and those around you emerge. And so that could be something that you may be fighting to kind of shine the light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And you may be really struggling to find your light, Pisces. On the 13th, though, Jupiter enters Pisces. And the light at the end of the fucking tunnel just emerges. It really does. And luck turns around, feeling protected, experiencing protection, grace, abundance, peace. That's what I want to let you know. It's like, it's been fucking dark, but when Jupiter comes in, peace is coming in, stillness, understanding, deep compassion. And Tower on the bottom of the deck, I just peeped it in my periph. Whoo, because it's been a mess, especially if there's someone with heavy Aries or Scorpio placements around. Lots of like hard-headedness and things of that nature that you're experiencing. Both of you, like, clash. This is the Tower and the Moon. There could be just clashes going on, but we are going to get into it. So go ahead, smoke it if you got it, hydrate, exhale, Take a deep breath. Thank you for the divine disconnection between my personal shit and this reading. And we ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2021. Wow, it all just came out at once. The Devil, the Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant. How is it the exact amount of cards that I wanted? And then Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The exact amount of cards that I wanted. And I wanted to keep it quick. Thank you. The Devil coming out first, though. Whoo! There's definitely someone. There's definitely there's definitely unhealthy, toxic attachments coming up. Unequal partnerships, unhealthy competitions. For some of you, there's temptation, darkness, addictions really being faced. Some of you, this could be like the need to quit smoking, the need to quit drinking, the need to, turn your health around suddenly. For some of you, there's someone with heavy Capricorn or Aquarius or fire placements that is coming in, really experiencing that's coming in and really Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is it feels like real love, deep communion. Some of you may be really seeing your dark side, facing your shadow, and the Devil, first card out, especially with the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, there are some people, some thought patterns, some beliefs, some negative self-talk, negative self-beliefs, self-limiting beliefs that are coming up to be faced heavily. Things being thrown in your face, Pisces. Maybe you throwing things in other people's faces. But either way, the darkness is coming up, especially with Neptune in that last decan of Pisces, which is ruled by Scorpio. There is a heaviness that some of you may be experiencing domination, or I feel like this has already happened. Or some of you, there is a Capricorn coming to see you, or a Capricorn came to see you, or you saw them, or something of that nature. There is real love there. Even if it's platonic or familial, there is real love there, like a happy communion. And I feel like in some way, when this feels like a short-term trip or something of that nature, but Pisces, it looks like something really, for some of you, this is not all of you. And I feel like this is something that you're coming to this is maybe long-term friendships or lovers that turned into friends, things of that nature. You may be seeing the way that the friendship or the connection has evolved or devolved. There is something about these two cards there's the Devil I was saying these two cards are only cards that are partnered, but the Devil, there's a trio here. For some of you, there may be third-party situations coming up, misery that you're really disconnecting from. For some of you, I feel like something really beautiful happened and then it got weird or toxic, or there's conflict, or feeling left out, or feeling on the outside, feeling excommunicated. Maybe some of you are, and in Taurus season, because this is the Taurus card, the Hierophant, there is going to be resolution. I feel like towards the end, more closer towards Gemini season, there is deep resolution to the conflict that comes by way of, wow. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Swords, the High Priestess, which is 2. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow. And so there is a lot of synchronicity here to pay attention to. I feel like there's levels to this shit. There's steps. And it's all in the realm of your mind, Pisces. There is Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There is a need to really figure out what trains of thought no longer serve you. There are issues about conformity. Being dominated, brainwashed, being controlled, things of that nature. The devil is sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but it's also power. So for some of you, there is a Capricorn that is coming into power, or the pace is picking up. You come into Pisces season possibly kind of on one, Pisces. There may be some kind of there could be just a darker headspace that you have really started this season out with, and it escalated. It may have turned from darkness to anger, or darkness to aggression, or being really provocative or controversial in some way. Or this could be just fucking fighting on Facebook and things of that nature, engaging in debates that aren't really, for you or about you, or there just could be some distractions that are coming up. And it's a need to really look at what feels restrictive. Which ways are you holding yourself back? And it starts the way that you can identify the ways that you've been holding yourself back are by way of getting really, really quiet. I know it came this way, but let's even go this way. Getting really, really quiet, tending to your intuition, your inner knowing, your deep knowing, tapping into your wisdom, your traditions, your belief system. For some of you, you are definitely feeling excommunicated from a group, or a friend group, or maybe you and a Taurus or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly could be at odds with your family, maybe feeling like an outsider, feeling like the black sheep in some way. But there is resolution closer towards Gemini season for that. And what's happening is you're facing this darkness and being asked to get quiet, take heed to your intuition, really look at what's going on, how you feel, say less, observe more. There also could be someone with heavy Cancer placements, or a very spiritual woman in your life that is either heartbroken, or there is some heartbreak or loss or disappointment or something of that nature going on, and there is some deep meditation, stillness, quiet, separation, or something of that nature that needs to take place in order for you to really get your mind right. Everything here, Pisces is saying quiet time, meditation, really figuring out what it is you actually believe in, who it is you've actually associated yourself with. Because this came up actually for Aquarius too, something about like seeing the truth of who they've surrounded themselves with, or seeing the having a mirror effect where you're really, the ugliness that you're seeing in others, you're really is really a first step to seeing it within yourself. And so there is this need to really take a step back. Don't react to anything. Don't really get combative or make any harsh cuts. I feel like maybe some of you have already made harsh cuts and you're like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm heartbroken, or this person really hurt me, or I don't know how to recover. There is something about putting yourself in recovery mode, letting yourself get quiet, to meditate, move your body, yoga, stillness, prayer, whatever it is that you subscribe to. Really, it's time to reconnect with the God of your understanding. And really, when you reconnect, there is going to be some ooh, that's a belief that may be outdated, or this is a moral or a value or something, or a tradition that I'm really needing to evaluate. Is this something I want to partake in? For some of you, you may be feeling lonely, or feeling, even though you may be around people, or you may be feeling lonely in your relationship. Some of you are have been trauma bonding, and or some of you have been in a relationship just to be like polite, or because it's comfortable at some point. And it's like, are you moving towards breaking up? You're either going to break up or get married. And it's just like, figure out what you want to do. Get really, really quiet. Get really, really still to figure out if this is how you want to operate, who you want to roll with, who is actually on the team, who's really been for you. And understanding that you get to a place of independence and autonomy, but you've really got to take a look at and see what hurts first. Because I feel like some of the cuts are being made aren't necessarily merited or warranted, or it's like some of you sense shady behavior, or there may be things that you've done that you are not very proud of, or things that you've said that you're not very proud of. And there is a need to get quiet so that you can articulate your feelings and emotions and put them in the right words and express them to someone, especially if it's someone with heavy Cancer, Capricorn, or air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get into it. Jesus. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the devil for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2021. I know it got real heavy there, but I want to actually highlight the positive things that I see here. Some of you may be actually really in love, or really feeling connected to someone, really, really feeling that friendship vibe that's going on for you. For those of you who are in committed relation, or not committed, it doesn't have to be, no. For those, there are some of you that the devil represents sex. So you may be, and plus with the Two of Cups here, there may be some kind of power play or bondage. You may be exploring your wild side, fetish play, maybe some deep dark fantasies. Just be careful. Make sure it's healthy. Make sure that it's healthy. You're not doing something that you regret. There may be someone with heavy Aquarius or Capricorn placements, or an old lover, or someone from the past coming in that you still have feelings for in some way, that you may do some shit that you regret later, or you may realize, damn, like there's still really deep conflict here between us and we need to figure this out. For some of you, don't rush into commitment, or don't rush into a marriage. There are things to resolve, and we'll tap into this before you allow yourself to get married. But either way, the devil coming out can be fun. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll for sure. But it also can be some way of like opting in to experience the fun kind of bondage, or there may be some kind of unwanted situation, something that may feel obsessive or addicting. You may be submitting or handing your power over to someone in some way, and there may be an opportunity for you to really face the darkness of a very powerful attachment to someone. I mean, this even could be like mom and newborn, like lovers in the honeymoon, but it could be, something to possibly watch out for. So just make sure that you protect your personal boundaries. Definitely check in if you're like in a place of seeking instant gratification. Some of you may have started out Taurus season really about instant gratification and are now understanding how that didn't work. And so you're on the way to heal that. And so that's, a fair lesson. Don't be hard on yourself. Please clarify the devil for Taurus. Please clarify the devil for Pisces for Taurus season 2021. Please clarify the devil for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Deep breath, Pisces. There it went. The Three of Wands, yeah, there is something about you guys are turning your back on. And whatever you're turning your back on is putting you in a place of deeper wisdom and going inward and educating yourself and really finding new groups or finding more like-minded people. There is something that you're needing, some kind of addiction or attachment that you're needing to turn your back on so that you can really focus on what you have already set in motion. For some of you, there is an addiction or some kind of toxic situation that you need to write about, that you need to either just journal about or write a letter that you don't send. Or this could be some really like deep, intense, beautiful poetry and prose that flow out of you when you reflect back on something really dark and heavy and restrictive. Please clarify the Eight of Wands for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's coming in? Because also for some of you, there is just love coming in flat out. Like someone that you are just like, oh, or like a new take on old love. So like a reigniting of passion within a pre-existing relationship. This could be healing. This could be an apology. This could be understanding. I feel like for some of you, you're having like these reflective moments of like, I get why we didn't work. I get why we were so toxic. And there may be like a clarifying conversation, or you get clarity of like, damn, I get why it didn't work. And I get why we had to leave. And I get why we had to do this or that, or you know, whatever it was for you guys. This is a general reading, so it's going to manifest differently for everybody, but please clarify the Eight of Wands for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the Taurus season. My throat chakra has been all kind of wild last week, so take a deep breath. Okay, this Five of Swords is like making itself known. There is some severing that needs to happen. For some of you, there is just a cutting of ties that needs to happen. For some of you, you may be really feeling, what you need to cut ties with is feeling hopeless or believing the worst or having really negative self-talk, or like there is just like some severe doubt or some extreme thought or lack of faith, being really jaded in regards to something. Just some of you are needing to really, excuse me, and I'm just like burping, it's just coming up. Could just be really just dark shit coming up and out of you. Stuff that you don't even mean to say, or saying stuff that you regret in some way. But either way, there is this need to really pay attention to if you are trapped between the short-term pleasure of being witty and combative and saying how you feel and being snappy with people, and the long-term pain that it may cause, or just short-term pleasure versus long-term pain just in general with people that you're picking, or people that you're trying to consider as suitors or as partners. Make sure that you're not, especially in work, make sure, or in school or something of that nature, make sure that you're not taking any shortcuts or doing anything that feels shady, because this looks like backlash that comes out. All these fives, plus this is 15, so it's just like so much conflict here. Conflict in the mind, possibly financial conflict, maybe overspending on a new relationship, or overspending on a date, or overspending on a partner, or trying to flex in some way possibly, or someone trying to do that with you, switch it up, vice versa. And I need to really like have your own little come to Jesus on that. Please clarify the Two of Cups. Please clarify the Two of Cups for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Taurus season, when I split the deck on that, it was the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, there's definitely an earth sign that you may be, or someone with heavy earth placements, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, like a earth moon or something of that nature, earth moon, earth rising, that there just may be conflict with. But there is an opportunity to reconnect, to heal, to apologize, to tap in. That's what that 5-4-3-2 like. It's like back it on up, especially in the realm of the mind and in the words that you speak. Really taking a look at yourself, really taking, and also some of you are like, there could be stuff going on with school. It's just like, some of you may be letting your emotional or your personal life really affect your work or school life. And it's just like, there is a need to maybe compartmentalize, to make sure that you're prioritizing school or your projects or whatever is any kind of deadlines that may be present, so that you can really make sure that you're not like slacking or falling behind on what you need to get taken care of. Please clarify, because there's something here. This feels like it's keeping you from the next level. Please clarify the 2 of Cups for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And some of you, you're just like, I feel like if there is a relationship with someone with heavy earth or water placements, definitely Capricorn or Taurus, there is healing and resolution available. It's just like, it's going to take some work. And I feel like there are some really toxic patterns, toxic communication patterns that need to be resolved. And honestly, Pisces, I'm not going to fucking lie. This feels like some your shit, more some of their shit. Like, there is this need to really, and I'm going to be the friend to tell you, shit your Aries friends will say, like, you may need to check yourself. And you are often that person for other people as well. So let me be that friend to tell you, there is real love here. You just may need to really be checking your trauma, or checking your communication skills, or checking your judgment. Oof, checking your judgment out the door, babe. Judgment's coming up. 2 of Cups is not talking. All right, let me shut up. Please clarify the 2 of Cups for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Taurus season 2021. Okay. The King of Wands. I just heard emasculated. Some of you may feel emasculated in some way, or feel underappreciated or unseen for what you do and what you contribute. Or like you feel like a boss, but you may not be getting that from someone. For some of you, there is like marriage on your mind, or commitment on your mind, or you're not sure if you want to stay, if you want to go, if you want to proceed, how you want to show up in your interpersonal relationships. There may be someone with heavy Leo or fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that there is just this deep heart to heart that needs to happen with you and this person. Are there any other messages for the 2 of Cups? And I feel like they may be older than you or more experienced than you in some way. This could be like some of you are jealous of someone in some way, or there could be, you could be experiencing jealousy or commitment issues in your relationship. And there is just this need to really communicate. Wow. 10 of Swords. Yes, there is something about a brand new cycle in the realm of the mind, in the realm of your words, in the realm of your affirmations, your beliefs of self. Some version of you, this version of you that's submitted, that was toxic or passive aggressive, can't fucking come with you, fam. It can't go forward with you. There is some old version of you that needs to die, and that needs to really tend to all of this emotional and mental baggage that is still present. And you have the opportunity. I feel like you have the opportunity, you have the money to do it. It's just like, if you prioritize a better mindset, a more positive mindset, notice he's looking at the horizon, because the sun will come up. It will. And I do feel like maybe here in this like last 3rd or 4th week of Taurus season, shit has been really lonely, for lack of a better phrase. Please clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel like you've really learned a very hard financial lesson, Like you have also maybe coming in a different cycle. Yeah, I feel like there may be someone, these are like habits that are coming up since childhood. It looks like there could be some of you, especially if you have heavy Scorpio placements, there is some kind of feeling left out or feeling like an outsider or not trusting your surroundings or taking the brunt of the storm for other people in some kind of way versus like really communicating how you feel. There is there is a conflict in regards to reciprocity and mutuality in your your love and friendship relationships, in your close partnerships. And so you're needing to really take a look at how you give and how you receive. Are you allowing yourself to be receptive? There's just like people coming back. Definitely. Some of you have people from the past coming up. It may be an earth sign from the past or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio from the past, Taurus or Libra from the past. But there's just a need to really look at what feels restrictive, what feels fucking miserable, what makes you feel left out. Do you need to continue to be in those groups? What can you do to get yourself to the next level? For some of you, if you're feeling isolated, your answer is information, education, knowledge, like counseling, your advice, you finding your own new traditions, operating and being governed by your own moral compass. Please clarify the Hierophant. Some of you, there may be a mentor coming in or a new opportunity in schooling or a new accomplishment in schooling. And some of you may be like really stressing about student loans, things of that nature. But there is that Jupiter in Pisces. Luck is going to change. Things are coming in. Take a deep breath. For the please clarify the Hierophant for Pisces. You just don't see it. But the sun, even though it's reversed, the sun is still the fucking sun. And, ooh, I just moved it. But on the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Swords again. There it is. But some of you, the sun is coming out. The sun has come out. There is revelations, success, confidence, an influx of confidence, an influx of just childlike joy and fun that comes after school for some of you. But for some of you, it's just like this feeling is delayed. But what's really coming to light, there may be also definitely someone with heavy Leo placements that isn't themselves or is acting up in some way or acting out in some way. And there is a need to really, there's some childishness going on. The sun coming out saying you will experience elevation, warmth, influx of confidence and success by way of studying, being really methodical. For some of you, taking a look at conformity, your relationship to structure, religion, traditions, dogma. Is there too little or too much dogma available? And the sun is coming out saying, hey, light's going to shine. There's going to be revelations, new aha moments coming in that help you get the blindfold off and really tend to the chaos, especially with someone with heavy fire placements, and reestablish a new foundation for yourself by way of structure, discipline, and information and education and understanding. With Jupiter and Pisces, there's going to be understanding. You got this. I love you.